Good afternoon, YouTube. My always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Guess what, everyone? If you follow my channel and you follow my live stream, our Muscle Talk Monday has hit 100 episodes. Yay! As you know, I started this about last year. Because doing this content, I wanted to have something we could talk about what's going on in the sport of bodybuilding, particularly for the ladies. And this is my flat. I mean, I enjoy doing this. And not one that long ago, that a young man by the name of Jared reached out to me, and he said he wanted to take part, and I got a partner. And right now, my partner is not here because originally we usually have it at 3 o'clock in the middle of the day. And I know it's the Labor Day weekend. And a lot of y'all probably just getting back home from going out. And where I live right now, I just started reading. I just got back about a few minutes ago from my aunt's. Yeah, like a little get together. So she's my father's one of my father's younger sisters, and it was fun. Just chill out with my aunt, my cousins. My niece, my nephew was there, and also my sister, my big sister. She's the firstborn. But anyway, as you all know, and if you see on the avatar for this video, I am going to Savannah, and this is an opportunity for me. I never have in my life gone to a bodybuilding show. A lot of my bodybuilding shows I watch on television or online, but I said, you know what? I want to experience my first show, and well, I just put the money to the side because I still live on a budget, and I got a good few dollars. I think I'm hoping that like one day I'll get my room reserved, so I pay for that after that. So I have my left over. Also, I just got my train ticket. Yesterday. I just put on reserve, so whenever I go to the train station, it's there for me. And also, what I'm going to do is this, because this is what I found out. What I was doing is, when you buy the tickets for the show, you have two different tickets. You have the prejudging ticket and you have the finals. And you can either buy the regular tickets for the prejudging and the finals, or you can buy the deluxe ticket. So I might think with the deluxe because you get to be a little closer to the stage and you can see a lot more. Oh, we got my brother here, XA Gucci 23. Yeah, episode 100. Yeah, thank you, brother, for coming through. Appreciate it. Shout out to you. He made some comments about Serena Williams, and said good riddance. Well, good riddance to you, XA. He ain't worried about you. Why she ain't worried about you? But anyway, folks, this is experience for me. Like where I live in North Carolina, I'm only 2 miles away from the South Carolina border, and Savannah is like a good 4-hour drive, but I ain't driving. No. That's the price of gas is there and back. You might always be easy to just get a train ticket. I can go. Bus is cheaper. But I don't know. I want to be all cried out on the bus, so I say So this has been a long time since I've been on a train. I can't remember when I've been on a train. Not since I was little, when I was young. But it's been an opportunity for me. Congratulations, family. Yeah, thank you, brother. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. So anyway, the Savannah Pro has been around for about, this is going to be I believe it's third year. As you know, it was a show that's established by Lenda Murray. After she was trying to really make herself a brand. Give a stage for women's bodybuilding. And this year, the show has added on a few more shows. Last year, I think it was just men's physique. I think either men's physique, men's classic, I believe, and women's bodybuilding. And I think either figure or I think it's figure. But now they added on women's physique, and that's a good thing. Physique deserves to share the same stage as women's bodybuilding because, as you know, it's pretty much category the same division in a way, just some different nuances, especially in posing and criteria. So and it's a great opportunity to me because I'm hoping to meet some people. There's some people I become friendly with. They mention every show, and I hope to get to see them. And it's a great opportunity for me, But one thing I saw, I went on Lenda Murray's IG, and she posted this. and it's the lovely Andrea Shaw. Oh God, Andrea! Andrea is just amazing. I love her. She has a beautiful smile, amazing body. I mean, she's just. I'm just awestruck by Andrea Shaw. And Andrea is going to be guest posing at the Savannah Pro. As you know, that what I'm hearing from some people that they don't want you to take no pictures too often, too much. And one person told me, "Say we can try to sneak some pictures, but I'm a big dude. They'll be looking at me. The security will be looking at me hard, because who's a big fat mofo sitting in the front taking pictures?" I said, I'm just here because I'm just wanting, But if you look at it, that the division is going to be this year, and she expanded. She really expanded. Now the division is going to be qualified. This is going to be qualification for the Olympia, and this is going to be the last show until November, because right now there's not too many bodybuilding shows. There will not be shows for women's bodybuilding until you have the Rising Phoenix in November, the Europa show, and also the Romania Muscle Fest. So it's going to be a little bit after September to October. It's going to be really dry for women's bodybuilding. So me and my partner got to find a subject to talk about for those next, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks. Anyway, as you know, Women's Open, as usual. Then they added Women's Masters 40 plus. You have Men's Classic Open, Men's Classic 40 plus, Women's Physique Open, Women's Physique 40 plus, and you have Bikini and Bikini 40 plus. So you have, like I said, the 4 divisions, and each will have the Masters part of it, and that's good. There also is an EPC show where it's a national qualification. And what I heard is that if you win the show, you'll get free register for 3 pro qualified shows. That's including the amateur at the Olympia and also nationals. So any of you who are EPC competitors who want the opportunity to earn your opportunity to earn qualification, for the Olympia, you don't have to pay for it, try it. I would say take a chance. You never know. We got my man, TVR, sorry, TRVR. What's up, George? Yeah, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming through. And congrats on 100 episodes. Oh, I appreciate that. Anyway, this is a great opportunity for me to go to my first bodybuilding show, and I hope I have a good time. I asked a few questions, like like one thing is the venue and all that stuff, and I would love to have somebody who's like expertise on this, because I know my partner he went to New York Pro a few months back, and I don't know what's going on. I thought he was on here. And maybe give his experience about going to a live show. I think he's done it before. But the big question is, who's going to be competing at this show? I don't know yet. They have not officially dropped the list for the Rising. For the Savannah Pro. I think it's kind of up in the air. There's some names that I'm hearing. It's a possibilities. Most notably, I am one lady who I am a fan of. I did an interview a while back. This is like her next to last opportunity to qualify for the Olympia, and that is Sheena Olek. And Sheena, she hasn't been too good. She earned the first time for the Olympia as a bodybuilder at the Chicago Pro. Then she went to Chicago again, took 3rd place, and then took 2nd at the Tampa Bay. So, like I said, I'm a fan of Sheena Olek. I think she has a great physique. She has what you call more the athletic physique. She's not too overly muscular. Has a very feminine look to her. Like I said, she's an amazing person. I respect her. Her as a competitor. I think she's a beautiful lady too. And I'm hoping to get to see her in person. I'm just hoping. We got a man balls deep. Balls deep. Salute. What up and salute. Yeah, I appreciate balls deep for coming through. Congrats on 100 episodes. I appreciate that, brother. Chicago in here as usual. and she's fire. Yeah, I can't lie. She is amazing. I mean, let's see what she can look at. Plus, and once again, as usual, Dulce and Golato on deck. Whatever. And yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, smash the like button, folks. Like I said, and what I missed. You keep repeating yourself, balls deep. You missed too much. I just got in, started maybe about 10 minutes ago. Salute to everyone for stopping by and supporting my brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you stopping by supporting me. And we got to get doing the live stream again. Now, that's one of the possible competitors for the Savannah Pro. There's some others. I'm just hearing a lot of rumblings here and there from certain people. There's one more lady. I think she's already has the points lead for the I think she's like next to second in points lead for the Savannah, and that is Sherry Priyami. And Sherry, as you know, Sherry was a physique competitor. She made a switch this year to Women's Open, and she's been really good. She's the last couple of shows, she has put second at Atlanta, second at Chicago. No, was it? No, Chicago. Actually, Chicago. Sherry took third, and I forgot. Sheena took fourth. And I was kind of broken hearted about Sheena taking fourth, but Sherry is pretty impressive. I mean, one thing I think about Sherry is that she needs most definitely, to bring her legs a little more. She has the more smaller taper midsection that helps, but if she can't bring in a little more size in her legs, where she looks too much, like a physique competitor. But the upper body is pretty impressive. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, she got some guns on her. I even remember I reached out to her about if she's going to do the switch over. Wait a minute. You got my man JM 2022. I can't wait to see Andrea Shaw, sultry, luscious, beautiful self strut and pose her stuff on the stage as a guest. I think everybody else can't wait to see it too. JM. Balls deep, blessings and peace and blessings to the chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You are so lucky to be there in person. Hope you got front ticket row seats. Well, I haven't got my tickets yet because one thing is they don't do refunds. So I just don't want to buy my tickets right then. I want to buy the tickets. I buy the tickets on Friday when I leave, because if anything happens, I don't want to, because they don't do refunds, and the cost of those tickets, especially I'm getting the VIP tickets. Those are like kind of center row when you look close to the stage, for both the prejudging and the finals, and I can't afford to throw away that much money. No, I can't. If it's gonna be like that, I might as well keep my happy ass home. She's solid. Oh, we talking about Sherry Priyami? Yeah, Sherry's pretty solid. She's just good look. Is Sheena Olek competing? That's why I'm here. Sheena is gonna be competing at the show, JM. And here we go. Sherry looks great, just needs more size. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be harder for her because Sherry is 40 plus. She's been competing for a good while, but she really, I think she hadn't competed since 2020. That was the last time she competed as a physique competitor, and that's been a couple of years. And and she really, she's got to really, like I said, bring more size in the legs, maybe a little bit of the upper body, and also, I think she's been working on some stuff, because I saw this on her social media, where she's been doing some really, it looks like she's like plugged in. I mean, it looks like she's like, like about like a machine. I'm about to show y'all. It's I think stuff that they use to help their muscles really come out. Look at that. I mean, because she looks like she's hooked up to everything. I mean, and the thing is, yeah, she has to really work on her last spread. She had to bring her arms a little closer to the back. She got too far front. You really got to really spread out and get those shoulders up. I think she still has to work on that. Her posing as a bodybuilder. compared to physique competitors. Because they don't do some girls would do it, you know, for in physique shows, but usually do it like in the finals, like when they would do that front and lat sped pros, but they don't have it because it's considered too muscular, and it's mostly popular in men's bodybuilding. Here we go. We got my man. Yeah. What's it like in the audience to see those women on stage? Because I've never been to a live show in person to see those muscles up close. Yeah, that's I don't know. I'm gonna hope so. Also, I got to watch the other divisions. As there's women's physique. There's men's classic. There's bikini. So and then I don't know how they're gonna do it. If they're gonna do all the other, because you have also the master shows too. All the other, it's a lot. And sexy back. She got a nice back. Let me show a few pictures of her back. For you, balls deep. I know you're a big fan. So like I said, I think she needs to work on her. Here she is right now. She's doing some other stuff. I mean, ooh, ah, enjoying the view. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work that you got to put in as a competitive bodybuilder. I mean, between massages help you out, especially when you get tense in your muscles and stuff like that. I mean, I think all that posing is really wear and tear on you because you got to hold it for a certain amount of time and you got to squeeze to get everything popping out. But she looks pretty good. I think she is a contender. She's already, I think she's already, second on the points for contendership because Michelle Jin is first, Sherry's second. It is a four-way tie with Sheena, Stephanie Fletcher, Mona Porcelli, and one of the chicks from Brazil. But she looks pretty impressive. So that's the machine she was using. So But folks, I think there's another person that I believe is doing the show also. I'm going to put, and I think it's Asha Hadley, because I follow Asha. And, she won the show back in 2021 when it made its debut. And that was her debut as a bodybuilder, because, Asha competed for a good while. As she started out as a figure competitor, competed for a good while as a physique competitor, then to Olympia as a physique competitor. And now she has made the switch from, she made a debut, made the switch, and and I think she's gonna, she looks pretty good. I think she said she put on a few more pounds of muscle, and yeah, my man, sexy back indeed, yeah. That is a process. Yeah, it takes time, really. You gotta injure stuff like that to prevent any muscle spasms or cramps. Yeah, because it like I think one of the poses some lady says is often the most tough pose is the ab and thigh because you really have to squeeze your abdominals and squeeze your shoulders and push out that leg. That really is really strenuous on these ladies. I want to see my girl Michelle Jin at the Miss O. Calves are so big that they have the own zip code. Yeah, where she already has 22 points, and since there's that many shows left, I don't think nobody's gonna catch up. That's why I think she's just sitting chilling. She's gonna do the Rising in November, and she's not gonna do any more shows because she already has enough points. Because last year she did Toronto, which gave her some points. Then she did New York, it was a few months ago, and then after that she did the Toronto again. So you have enough points to have a solid lead on points. So I don't think she's gonna do any more shows. She's always get wet with sweat. I'm gonna say it, perspiration when she works out and makes guys want to swim in it. I can't imagine. Who you talking about? Are you talking about Sherry? JM. But like I said, I think. As the next up is, like I said again, is Ashley Hadley. And Ashley looks pretty good. I mean, she she put on a little more size this year, and she's really coming along. I think one thing I asked her, she has the greatest set of abs. I always say she has the greatest set of abs out of anybody, and she's really put on the size a bit. Here's a little video she did. And she's working with Christina Mendoza for posing. It's pretty good. Yeah, and see, I'm talking about Asha. Okay, yeah. I saw her when she posted a video where she was, in a sauna sweating. I told her what she needed to do is take it and borrow some of that sweat and sell it. There's some guys who will buy it. There's some guys who will buy it. You know. Uh, hey guys, since we're celebrating George 100th show, let's ask him some personal questions regarding women's bodybuilding. Okay, whatever. Go ahead and shoot. This is my 100th episode, and my partner's not here. Who's your all-time favorite? Oh wow, there's so many. If should I just say one, or should I say? Would you agree? Should I say like top 5 all-time favorites, or I say one particular? Because I think I'm gonna go with my top 5. Number 1 out the gates, I'm gonna say Laura Craval. Great physique, beautiful woman, amazing body. After that, Vicky Gates, Krista Bach, Nancy Lewis, and Heather Foster. That's my top 5. I can go a little more, but I think I'm gonna stick it with top 5. So if any of you have any more questions, you ask me. If it's pertaining about me or bodybuilding, I'm happy to share. Now, also somebody I heard that is going to make their return to the bodybuilding stage is Isabelle Tyrell. Isabelle, she hasn't competed in I think the last 4 or 5 years, I believe. She has been focusing on her career. She's she does a podcast for the Wing of Strength for Flex Rock show, and she's really has I mean, if you see her now, she's because she looked she was a little bit she had been before, but she's really coming locked tight. Because I was seeing her doing her last couple of interviews. She did an interview a while back with Chelsea Dion this weekend, and she's really has put on. She looks really good, and I think she's, like I said, there it is, she looks pretty impressive. I mean, one thing about Isabelle, I think one thing that I think somebody told me that hurts her a bit is her boobs are too big. They are really large. You are. You're looking at trying to look at the physique, but you sometimes it's like looking at the sun. You don't want to look at the sun when you have boobs that large. They are really large. I mean, just but she really has come in good condition. I mean, I think she's been working out. One thing is she's picture right here. Great abs. I mean, I don't know if how she's gonna do at this show, depending who's gonna be there. It's all up to who else is gonna be there. I don't know how she's gonna do, but she, it's like I said, still hasn't put out the official lineup yet, and we're just waiting. Now we got the man, so my man, JM, Linda Murray, Valentina Japigan, Andrew Shaw, Kim Javetsky, those are my favorites. That's a pretty good list, I know I didn't put Linda in my top, but I like Linda Murray. I think I put Linda Murray in my top 10, but my top 5 I already talked about. My man, Balls Deep, sexy as AF. Yeah, I know he's sexy. Yeah, I know. My man, Balls Deep, nice rack. My man, XX Gucci 23, Amazon woman. Yeah, My man, TRVR. My top 3 all time probably Debbie Naseski, Debbie Ramel, and Diane Solomons. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Those are ladies. Coach favorite type of women. You know, you talk about Coach. I don't know his coach favorite type of women. Yeah. Oh yeah, he likes Amazons. Yeah, he likes tall women. He don't like shorties. But everybody has a preference. She looks sexy as hell. I know it. And what's wrong with Isabelle's big boob is the gift. Well, sometimes it can hurt you a bit, especially in shows. I remember, if you heard a while back, Barbara Caridi decided to get out of bodybuilding, but it was because her boobs were hurting her. And remember back in the day, Denise Rashowski, when she used to do her posing, she used to always lift her boobs up. But people tell her, you don't have to do that because the judges can see you from below. They can see your abdominals. You don't have to lift your boobs up. My man, Balls Deep, Robert Bova, and Lenda Murray is the GOAT. That's really good. And here you go. My man JM 2022. Isabelle cosplays She-Hulk is equivalent to Lou Ferrigno. Maybe she's just She-Hulk we want to see. Good afternoon, happy Labor Day, good people. Oh, good afternoon, happy Labor Day to you too, Lawrence Perkins. Lawrence, right now, like I said, I asked one time, do you want to come on? Because I sent the link to my partner. He didn't come. He didn't get it because he was one to say, let's push it back to 4:00 because I think he had something coming up and he thought we'd get the list or whatever. But if Lawrence you want to come on, drop your email in the link. I'll copy it and I'll send you the link and I'll make sure I delete it because you don't want people to have your email. It's laughing. And Messino is one of my favorite faves because of the Muscular Elegant magazines. Yeah, we remember those. Those are like the equivalent of female bodybuilding. It was like almost close to the Playboys for female bodybuilding. I had a couple of issues of Muscle Elegance in my room. In my collection. I got a few extras. I mean, I was, as as a much of Smo, I had to have it because and you get to see female bodybuilders naked, and that's something you really see. But here, my man, TRVR. Here's a question: which female MMA competitor would you like to see as a Physique Owens bodybuilding competitor? You know what? I'm gonna throw this one out in the limb because I think she has, she can, I think she could do it if she wanted, and that is, I call her by her nickname, Sarah Muscles McMahon, because I think she has a great physique. I mean, she has a good amount of muscle definition. She can probably, if she's interested, she probably can, because she was a wrestler, and she has some guns on her. You ever see certain man? She got some guns on her. I'm gonna drop this picture real quick for you fellas. I think if she ever think about doing it, if she retired from MMA, she can probably try to be a bodybuilder. If she's interested. But it's all about if you're interested or not. She has some guns on her. She got some good sized arms. Just got to work on her traps and everything else. I think certain man could be a bodybuilder. I think there's another one I think about. Miranda. Miranda Maverick. She's a possibility. There's one lady I think I talked about her a while back. Her name is Ariel Carlosi, and Ariel, she is an MMA fighter, and she's from Brazil, and she got. I mean, I sent a picture to a couple of guys, to a guy who I know. He said that she got some traps on her, and she looks like she could be a borderline, bodybuilder. It's just about if she'd be interested in going that route, switch it over, and become a bodybuilder. But it's all about their choice or what they feel works for them. I know. I was talking to one lady who's an MMA fighter. She's thinking about doing bodybuilder. Is Tisha Torres. She competes in wellness and bikini now as an amateur. So and I think also I know who is it? Fleece Herrick did bikini and figure for a minute. But yeah, I say my man JM 2022. Denise Messino is arguably the most sexiest women in bodybuilding in her prime back then, and she still looks good. She's 57 years old and still looks good. You know, my man Lawrence. Okay, I'll let you know real soon. All right, Lawrence. I mean, I'm waiting on you whenever you're ready. I won't be on here too long. Denise Messina started the female bodybuilding porn and made a living off of it. I won't say she started per se, JM, but it was already there. There was already she mostly did more of the soft porn stuff. I think there were some women who were doing the hardcore, like Ravette Bova, my dear late friend, Miss Rondalie Charisma. There was a French bodybuilder who started doing porn. She's another one. But yeah, it's just about things. That's the way how ladies make money. My man Denise was definitely something special. I had a few issues of Muscle Elegance too. Yeah, and I always want to see Denise do hardcore porn. She did a lot of like softcore stuff. I remember she did a video. I seen a video with her and Alicia Florio hanging out together, and they got naked. Oh my God, I love Alicia Florio's body back in the day. She had an amazing body. Good answer. I think Gabby Garcia would an amazing female bodybuilder. Yeah, Gabby Garcia. Forget about Gabby Garcia. Yeah. Gabby is huge. Yeah, but she dropped some size. She's not as big as she used to be. TR. She dropped a little size. Lisa Cross. Lisa Cross. And one thing I like about Lisa does interracial porn. Yeah, she let the brothers run up in there. Most of the other chicks that do the hardcore stuff, they mostly do scenes with white dudes. I'm kind of prejudiced when it comes to my porn. I get it's enough that the white guys dominate everything else. Let the brothers have something. And I would love to see more. I mean, I've seen Riley Bova did a couple of scenes with some brothers. She mostly do a lot of the white guys. I would. One thing I would love to see Riley Bova do a scene is with. She did a scene with Shawn Michaels. And I like that. I would love to see it done a scene with like Lexus Steele or maybe Wesley Pipes. Seeing you big strong bitch. Everybody knows Wesley Pipes is. Wendy Masters got some good videos. Yeah, and the thing about Wendy, she never did get hardcore because she was mostly. I love her videos because she had an amazing physique. Because Wendy was a stripper, and she already had a breast implants before she became a bodybuilder. How some women they get their breast after their careers. She already had hers, and she already did that little trick where she took her boobs and she moved them like a puppet, like a mannequin. How the puppet master, I just take the boobs and jump. I know a lady who's friends with her. I've been trying to get her to see if Wendy want to come on here. I would love to get Wendy on here and talk with her, but she's not comfortable but be on social media. Yeah, Aspire. BBC, yeah, BBC. Yeah, we like. I see. When I watch porno, and this is true. I like to see somebody that represents me. Like I said, I'm not white. I will watch. I prefer to see brothers because I see myself in them. When I see like when they do the best ways POV, we just see from the waist down. You don't see the guy's face. You're seeing from the waist down. You see the girl at one end. You see the guy at the other end. That's it. And when you're looking down with the camera angle, that's like you looking down at the girl. No one really want to see. You don't want. One thing I don't like is guys touch the girl's head. Grab. No, I don't want to see your hands. Just want to see her. She has hands. She has a neck. You don't need to do anything else. Just lay there. Who loves female bodybuilders who do porn? I like it. It's just there'll be ever. Best legs in women's bodybuilding. I got to say Marjorie Martin, TR. Margie, her quads. There's no one with quads like her. She has just the great set of quads. I mean, her quads are just huge. She's the quadzilla of bodybuilding. I mean, after that, if I say another person, I would say I give to Andrea and maybe a lady who I've come acquainted with, and we're talking the other night, Eva Montgomery. As you know, Eva, I like Eva. Eva is just, I think she's coming in, she's going to have some, because Eva qualified for the Olympia at the Vancouver Island show. and me and Eva were talking, on the line. I did a video for Eva, and Eva has some killer quads. She is, she's truthfully, I think she's in my sense, she's really a true female bodybuilder, you know, and she really put on some size, and I think she's gonna look, she looks pretty good. I mean, where she's gonna place Olympia, I don't know. I'm hoping she can either crack the top 5 or the top 10. Eva looks like a true bodybuilder. She comes in just a little tighter, work on her conditioning, she can possibly make the top 5. Top 3, as long as you still have Andrea Margie and someone like Mona Porcelay and maybe Angela Yo or even Chelsea Dion, it's gonna be tough for her. But I have to give it. I think she has some great. Look at her. She has some great legs. I mean, good sized quads. I mean, great back. Just got to work on her glutes a little bit, coming a little tighter. She has great massive delts. Those round muscle bellies they say they want to see in women's bodybuilding. Because a lot of the girls who are coming up, a good number of physique competitors. And I think Eva is truthfully a real female bodybuilder. My man, KL, don't go against nature. I like those Athena 3 with mixed wrestling, especially with female bodybuilders. Oh, you mean Athena that they used to do the mixed wrestling? There's some chicks would do like, I remember seeing a video. It was if you remember her, Dawn Whittingham. Back in the day, she started with tattoos. She shaved her head. She did a video with a dude where they were wrestling, and she like played with his dick a little bit. And, he even got halfway in. But my man, like my answer when I talk about March, he has a good answer. Thank you. I had sessions with female bodybuilders. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying one sessions. I mean, I can't afford them. Baba Caridi legs. Oh, you like Baba Caridi? That's cool. Good. Eva has incredible legs. Yes, major gains over the past few years. Yeah, and she's on fire. My man, balls deep. Another person I'm gonna guess might do this show. I'm gonna just guess, and that's the lady I become cool with. We're talking because she lives in Georgia, and that's Tamara McCarr. And Tamara, she's done quite a few shows. She's done the Chicago, she's done Atlanta a few months ago, and she done Tampa. And she won at the she won in the Masters show for 40 plus. But I think she got in the top 10. It was the only top 10 for that show. Don't take a better to that show. I think it was top 9. But she lives around Georgia. I believe she clears to, she might do the show, or I think she might be sitting this out. I don't know, but like I said, I like Tamara. She's really cool, and we've been talking on a lot of social media. I made a little video for her. She liked it. I try to do these things for these ladies because they need a lot of support. They get a lot of guff because of the choice of who they are as bodybuilders and competitors. They get a lot of people shit talking about them, saying, "Oh wow," but she looks. I think this is the best look she had since I think last year. I remember was it the 2021 New York? She looked pretty good in New York. She took 3rd place in that show, and and then at the Atlanta, she was in the first call out. But then I said, "What happened?" I reached out to what happened because you were in first call out. Then we go to the finals. They shoot you out and put Sequita Moreno in that show in the first call out. And it's just I don't know what's going on, but she looks pretty impressive. Now I think another person I just mentioned, Shaquita Moreno, she might be doing the show also. Because I think she's from North Carolina. That means Savannah's a little closer for her. So that's a possibility. She's done Chicago, she's done New York, and then she could have done Tampa. I think she didn't want to do Tampa, so she want to probably make adjustments. She looked still a bit, I would say waterlogged. She didn't come as shredded as she should have for the last couple of shows. And the thing is, if you got to push that extra amount of water. The judges, when they want to see styration when we look at these ladies, And I think Shaquita is probably a possibility. Um, like I said, she has a great physique, a great line. I love my sisters of melanin, of muscle melanin, and she looked all right at New York. She looked okay at Atlanta, but I'm surprised. I don't think she should have gotten top 5 at that show. I think she should have. But for some reason they pushed her out. They pushed Julia out and replaced her with Shaquita. And I think she just earned a pro card last year. She should have took some time off and really made adjustments. She has a good, a good amount of size. Just had to come in a little tight in the glutes. You know, bring in just a little bit more definition. Bring in those like they say those muscle bellies. But she's an up and comer. Will we see her as a weak strength ambassador someday? I don't know. She might. But it's about if she, like I say, if she can bring in the adjustments, come in and in better condition. And she's from my home state of North Carolina. I reached out for an interview, but she hadn't responded. I would love to interview another female bodybuilder that lives in my state. But I hope, I think she might do the show because, like I said again, this picture she looks really good. I mean, maybe it's just the lighting. In this video, she looks really good. She looks really tight. I don't know what this. This is yeah. I think she's gonna be doing the Savannah show. But she really. I hope she can make the adjustments. How far she gonna get? I don't know. She can probably make top 3, maybe top 5. All depends on how the other lineup looks. Okay. Which currently active female body do you think has the best pecs? I gotta give to Andrea Shaw. TR. I gotta give to Andrea Shaw. Andrea Shaw has some great pectorials. And what I like about Andrea, she has not been to the wheel of silicone. That's a good thing. There's not that many women in the sport now that has not been to the wheel of silicone. Much respect to Andrea Shaw for not doing that. I hope she never does that. Andrea, never get breast implants. Leave your chest as it is. My man's balls deep. That ass though. Oh, you saw what? Yeah, and she has fire. Balls deep. You think that Andrea has the best? Yeah, he agrees with me. Andrea has the best pecs, and also Margie Martin. I think one thing with Margie is I think her implants hurt her a bit, but I would say yeah. Wait a minute. Whoa, better pecs than Virginia Sanchez. Oh, don't put me in the corner like that, TR. So I love Virginia Sanchez. I think she has a great physique, and I'm a fan of Virginia Sanchez. I think she's a great female bodybuilder. I'm hoping she can qualify for the Olympia. She might try to do I think she might try to do either this. Like I said, she's gonna be at the Rising Phoenix, but I don't know if she could do any more shows after that because she needs to qualify for the Olympia. She did the Olympia last year. She did the Olympia the year before because she won. One year she didn't do the Olympia because she had issues trying to get here. Because that was the year when she won the Romanian Muscle Fest in 2019. Then that's when everything went to hell with the virus because she couldn't travel. But then she came in 2021 and she did it. And I'm hoping she can probably make it this year. But she has to qualify. She got the invitation for the Rising Phoenix, but she has to qualify for the Olympia. She has to do, she lives in Spain, so she has to do, because she has to do Rising Phoenix, because she's probably going to do the Romanian Muscle Fest. Because she could do Europe Championship, but that's I think the same week as the Rising Phoenix. But it's all up to her what she wants to do. So anyway, fellas, do you have any more questions for me? Oh, wait a minute. Here go my man TV TER. Do you think Natalia Omazoka would dominate if she competes regularly? Well, I don't know. Where I know about her, she's not competing. She's done with bodybuilding because after her last show, she didn't do too well. That was the Marine Muscle Fest about a couple of years ago, and she's really more focused on her current career. She's because she's back in Russia, and also another bodybuilder from Russia that's Anastasia Nova. She's not gonna she knows she's a win straight ambassador, but she won't be able to compete because she has visa issues. Because she says I remember she posted on her. Somebody said she posted on her social media that she's gonna do the show. She's probably gonna do the Europa Championship. And even if she does win, she won't be able to come here and compete in the States. And the mess going on over in Ukraine, with Ukraine and Russia, because that dumb mofo Putin, he's punished the United States has punished a lot of Russian competitors and business people, and Anastasia is one of the people. Also, Anastasia Kovalova. I don't know if she'll be able to get a visa. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's the same situation as Anastasia Nova. If Anastasia has some kind of criminal issues, the United States doesn't give you a visa. If you have any kind of criminal issues, the United States doesn't give you a visa. Virginia Sanchez is ripped. Yeah, I was trying to find. I don't think she used to be on IG. I was trying to find an IG picture on her. One lady, one lady I think I want to see. I think I suggested her if she would do this show, and I don't know if she could do it. She should, because I think she's great. She hadn't done but only a couple of shows. That was New York, and she did the show in Pittsburgh, which was the World Masters, and that is Wendy Sanchez. And when we talk a good bit every now and then, she has a great physique. I think with Wendy, she is somewhat, might say, a little bit undersized per se as a bodybuilder, but I think she should do this show. I mean, she lives in Colorado. Virginia. I mean, Colorado's not too. It's a good jump for Georgia, but if she hop on a plane and come here, I think Wendy Sanchez would do this show. I mean, we can use all the bodies we get. A lot of women have been trying to squeeze in and try to do some shows before, they miss the opportunity for Olympic qualification. That's her and her husband, Edgar. And, she took, I think, third or fourth at the, fourth place at the Masters World Championship. And she said, that's the woman who won the women's bodybuilding part is Lorna Grayson. I like Wendy's visit. She says she's a fire plug. Those are the best times. Your fire plugs, we put on some muscle. She has some great arms. I remember she posted how she said, when she was at New York, how she felt like her glutes, were when as in as it should be. But I told her, she posted this. I think I have the picture right here. Wait a minute. Let me show the picture. She has some great guns. That's where her daughter, and those are glutes. She has some, nice set of glutes. I think at New York she should have placed higher. I think she should have been top 3, at New York. But I don't know. It's just what the judges are looking for, what they want. It's always, judges take a lot of control when it comes out to these ladies. But I think, Wendy should have placed a little higher. I understand Wendy. My man TR, do you think Wings and Miss Olympia should do Masters class for women's bodybuilding? There are some incredible mature female bodybuilders that should definitely be on stage, but obviously they can't compete with the younger competitors. Well, if you hadn't heard a while back, I saw Jake Wood did an interview with Dennis James, and he's mentioning that they will have Masters next year at the Olympia. And I think we should do it too, because like I said, it's a lot harder for some of these competitors to compete with a lot of these much younger competitors. Like, you got people like Irene Anderson, who's 50 plus. You got, Hella Trevino. Also you got people like a lady who I've become friends with, Miss Maria Flores. She's going to retire after this one. Michelle Brent, who's 65. A lot of women who are like in their late to early 50s, Masters would work for them. because they still compete along with the open competitors, but I think Masters is a good class for them. Alicia Young got one of the sexiest backs in female bodybuilder. Oh yeah, I like Alicia Young. I think balls deep. You were looking more towards Alicia Young's middle part. You were looking more at her. We talking about balls deep. Yeah, I know you. You know where you're looking at. Sexy ladies, yeah, sexy ladies. You know, I agree. Balls deep. Too bad Alicia is done competing. Yeah, I heard that. I hate to see her, drop out because what I heard is that there's been something going on. A while back, she got in an accident, and I think she's really focused on her daughter, her career outside of bodybuilding. You never know. You can't say she's done. You know, she might, like I said, a while back, her mother got sick. She was taking care of her, and then I think she just wanted to take a step back. Some ladies do that. They take a step back, and then when they have that taste for the sport again, they come back. You know, I've seen some ladies who took a few years off, a couple of years or so. Some even took 10 years. Some even took 20. A lady I become acquainted with, Miss Melanie Horton. She left bodybuilding, after her last competition that was back in '99, and she started her family. And I think that was important for her to, be a mom and to have kids. And then when the kids got a lot more mature, got older, get older, she had the passion came back, especially with the new division of Physique. Now, one lady I was hoping to see at the show, and I was in contact with her. She's not going to make the show, and I was hoping to see her make the show because I think she's a great lady, and that is Senorita Gabriel Vega. And she last competed at Tampa. That's been about a month ago, and I think some issues come up, and she's not going to make this show. And I was hoping to get to see her in person. I did an interview with her a while back. She's a Mexican bodybuilder, one of I think one of the popular Mexican bodybuilders. She started as a bodybuilder, which was Physique, and then last year she made switch back to bodybuilding at the she made her debut as a bodybuilder at the Omaha. She was in top 4 at that show, top 5 that show. Then the New York Pro, and then also she did. I'm trying to remember. I think she did Omaha. Then she did Omaha, Norfolk, and Chicago. And I think she's a great lady. We talk on IG every now and then. I was hoping to see her in person. I was generally hoping to see her in person, but things happen. C'est la vie. There's not much you can do. But I think she's a great physique. And I hope she, makes a comeback. My man TR, when you discovered you found field bodybuilders attractive. Well, I was really young. TR. I was like about, my brother used to get the muscle mags back in the day. I talk about it at the same time I do my interviews when I talk to ladies. And my brother used to get the muscle mags. And I used to, look through them, and I like look at the pictures of the guys, because back in the day, remember popular cartoons were He-Man and you had Thundercats, you had these big muscle superheroes. And I used to fight. But then I think I got older and something about the women just kind of, just got me in awe. People like Beth Francis and, Laura Craval and Juliet Bergman, Diane Dennis and, Nancy Lewis and Lisa Lewis and, and just amazing women back in those days. I mean, just beautiful female bodybuilders. And women like Andrea Shaw and, I did my Flex of Sex appeal with Xenia Keene and Margina Zamvalova, Vicky Gates. Vicky just has some beautiful eyes. Laura Craval, oh my God, I love. That's why I put up my top 5 of female bodybuilders. And just some beautiful women. And people just they'll say that they look what they look focus so much on is the muscle. They don't focus on the women themselves. Yes, the muscle is very attractive, very arousing, but the women themselves are pretty amazing women. People like my dear friend Miss Tina Williams. She's just beautiful eyes. Brittany Brooks. She's a beautiful lady. Several ladies have been one lady who I think is beautiful is Capucine McCunt. She's just amazing. Daphne Carter. She's beautiful. There's so many beautiful women. My man Balls Deep. Vicky Gates is fine. Yeah, I love Vicky Gates. She's just amazing physique. I think she was always the brides be never brides, you know. But then, yeah, I was probably about the same age around the Corey Everson era. Yeah, because I think I was when Corey was competing. I was, I would say about 7 or 8 when she started competing. When she made her debut in Olympia, about 7 or 8. You know, about maybe around about 9. You know, and she had a great physique. You know, I like. Well, I'm not a big fan of now because her some political stance, but hey, that's now here and there. Um, my man, balls deep. I I was 5 years old watching Linda Murray on ESPN. Yeah, back then we used to watch. You used to catch bodybuilding on ESPN, NBC, Fox Sports, but now you got to either do like with this upcoming show, you got to do pay per view, or you got to you know catch it online. Bodybuilding is just not on TV anymore. It's funny how it's changed. You know, Kathy LaFrancois, yes, Kathy has some beautiful eyes, some beautiful ice piercing blue eyes. I mean, and she double dipped. She left bodybuilding, did fitness for a minute, and then jumped over to physique for a while. But she became a bodybuilder. Yes, Kathy LaFrancois, yeah. Flex appeal with Kiana Tom solidified FBB for me. Yeah, I remember they used to become. You remember ESPN used to have the workout shows. Like her, Galad, Corey had her show. And there used to be shows like in the mornings, the exercise workout shows. Some of those women were like, borderline physique figure competitors. If they were coming to I just always found muscular women to be so interesting and virtually stimulating. Yeah. And it's funny, it's about, us guys who are into women like that, we get this stink eye. Like, hey, why are you into women like that? Are you gay? You like men? You're like, no, these are women. There's nothing. It's one thing if I had I'm beating off the pictures of Arnold Schwarzenegger or Lee Haney or Dorian Yates, something like that. I was into, the women. Because something about them in their little suits, their muscles, their bodies. I think the baby oil they put on, I mean, it's just something arousing. I don't, it's just something to affect my mind. My man Ball Deep here. Ooh. Yeah. My man Balls Deep. Carla Dunlop. Yeah, Carla Dunlop was a great one. Yeah, that's a great one. My man Balls Deep again. I love swole women. Yeah, I know you love them. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Balls Deep. Y'all who out here like Balls Deep, TR, KLA, and Lawrence Perkins. You remember back in the day, Bev Francis last Miss Olympia. That was 91. And Bev came out just killer shredded. She was just huge. And she knew that that was her last shot at Miss Olympia. She knew she was never gonna get it, so she came out like a beast. Bev came in like a beast, and she left like a beast. And that was just, I mean, that was just so rousing, especially how she was just pumped up, how the lights were shining off her skin. It was just amazing. I can remember that. I remember I used to see YouTube. Maury had some female bodybuilders on his show too. Yeah, Maury had them. You can't forget Maury had them. Phil Donahue, Geraldo Rivera. People forget this also. Montel Williams was a big female bodybuilding fan. He always, like every other year, he have them come on, or he had that woman, Dorothy. You remember Dorothy Marie? She used to always kind of lift them up on her shoulders. He used to do that about every other year, and he used to always have the, female bodybuilders. My man, TR, do you think muscular women will always be fringe taboo thing, or do you think it will eventually become mainstream? I'm starting to see more and more imaginary of muscular women in media. Well, it's all up to the people. If the people feel like, women bodybuilding is popular enough, it can go more mainstream. There was that good point right about, I would say, early to mid 90s. female bodybuilders were getting really popular. I think one thing it happened around when you had to show American Gladiators. You had people like Ray Horlet, Zap. You had Shetty Beatty. What was her name? Siren. You had a couple other ladies who were female bodybuilders or ex-female bodybuilders who were on that show. And that really kind of brought a new light to women's bodybuilding. I think he had a great, especially at that time, you had Lenda Murray competing. He had a great popularity. But then it kind of weaned off after a few years, and now it's the debate of it. Yeah. I was born in 91. Ooh. I graduated in 93. So by the time you were born, by the time you're 2 years old, I graduated high school. Dang, you're a kid. I think you got to be 31. Dang. Yeah, you're still a young man, Lawrence. But Lawrence, I'm still wondering if you want to come on. Bear Francis was fired. Yeah. Denise Rashowski was. Yeah, Denise Rashowski. She was. Remember Balti? She wore the gold posing suit, and I think she took second or third at the was it 94, and she didn't come back. And if she came back, she probably would have done better. I mean, she was a competitor for a long time. Yeah. Oh, Jenny Jones had female bodybuilders. Oh, yeah, too. Yeah, Jenny Jones used to have men so often. Yeah, I remember Jenny Jones. I used to like Jenny Jones. I hate what happened to what they did to her when that guy killed the dude killed that gay dude, and they blame it on Jenny Jones. Jenny Jones had nothing to do with that. That was that man. What some people said that I heard that Jenny Jones, that those two guys was actually having a relationship, and then when people found out about it, he killed them. And his family blamed Jenny Jones. The network should have reported to say Jenny Jones had nothing to do with that. That was those two guys. They had a little thing. He chose to kill him. That has nothing to do with Jenny Jones. I used to like Jenny Jones' show. Siren was my favorite gladiator. And that was the late Shady Beatty Balls TV. I like Siren. I was more of a Zap fan, but I did like Siren. I think she's amazing. RP to Betty, Sheeta Betty. You are an old man. Well, I'm not no young man, balls deep, But I'm gonna say, what I say on this, I'm gonna say one more person who might try to do the show in Savannah. I know one lady I was hoping we were gonna finally meet. She said she's gonna do that show in Savannah, but things happen. She's a lady who become acquainted with on social media for a long time now. Tana Huey. And I was hoping Tana to do the show because I would love to get to see her, in person. And Tana's an amazing lady. She's been in the bodybuilding game for a long time. She's a very proud Jamaican woman. And I was hoping she'd get to do this show. But she reached out and she told me that she ain't going to be able to do it because financial issues. And she's very proud. She don't want asking people for help. I know she did a GoFundMe for help. But if anybody, like I said, I think Tana deserves the opportunity because she wants to do more shows in America. But Tana, she said she wanted to do the show. We were talking, and she said now she's not going to be able to do it. And I feel bad. I know, she probably would love to do a show, but, how it is, the cost of coming to the United States. Now, even though now that the restrictions for travel to America, to Canada has kind of lifted, I was hoping she'd need a show, but I told her what she should have done when she should have done Toronto. She got a good amount of points. And then there was that show in Vancouver, but she forgot about it late. Because those two shows in Canada she could have done. But she didn't want to do Toronto, what happened last year. And, I think, she felt flattered because she got fourth place. But, it's always, how the judges are. They particularly, if you don't have a particular thing that the judges like, you're not going to do it. But Tana, I thought, I was hoping to get to meet her in person. It is what it is. But maybe someday we get to meet in person. Maybe I might go to a show in Toronto. I got to really save some money for that one. It's like money shows. If I ever want to go to certain shows, I need a real deep pocket. Oh, I wouldn't ask y'all this because I know, some of y'all do have bills and stuff like that. But as you see in the stream, I have my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo. And it doesn't hurt if you maybe make a little donation. If anything, maybe a few bucks that will help out a little bit because the cost of the room, the cost of the train ticket, and then I know being in going to places like Savannah, I'm not gonna drive, so I'm probably have to catch an Uber or maybe taxi because the venue for the show to and then but if you like I said I don't I hate to have my hat out, but if you have the means, if you got a few bucks, I know it's the holiday weekend, Whitney had party balls deep, he got wild out drunk. If you got one, you can make some donations. You see my Cash App in the right here on the screen. You see my Venmo and my PayPal. If you feel like you have the means, I really appreciate it. If not, I thank y'all for your support anyway. The man TR again. Have you seen the film series Nemesis with Stu Price? It's a female bodybuilding sci-fi fan's dream. He spent part 4 butt naked. I rented it when I was high school. Yeah, I mean, I talked to a while back. I did an interview with Stu Price, and I talked about that. I've seen the first one. I think it was the second one, where the second one when she was like walk around pretty much naked, and it's pretty good. I mean, we talked about that. That was a while back. PR become more popular if integrated to more movies and TV. Yeah, I think I think it's hard to get these. Some of these days, it's hard for me to get enough popularity. People like just my man PR, Stu Price, and Richard McLeish. Yeah, those days is movies and TV. Can't forget Corey Everson. Remember that episode of Martin where you had Debbie Mugley was on there with another chick. It was that episode we had Gary Coleman. Don't you know no good? That was his name. He was Mad Dog. His name was Mad Dog. Was it Mad? Well, I was last name was Mad Dog. No, Mad Dog, no good. It was Gary Coleman. He had the episode where your mom had a little TV show and he had 2 bodybuilders on there. There's one chick, I think her name was Pillow, somebody told me, and it was Debbie Mugley. And he talking about Mad Dog, no good. They both ran off the stage. Yeah, she's solid. Yeah, that's the family's solid. Who takes taxes anymore? Oh, taxes are still around, but I know people, like the Ubers and the Lyfts a lot better. But remember the episode of Arliss with Carla Hung? Oh yeah, I remember that episode. I think also Nikki, what's the face was on the episode, and Lauren Powers. Nicole, what's her next name? I know her name. She's now a Trump supporter. Yeah, I remember that episode where the dude Kirby was having sex with a female bodybuilder, and that was Carla Hung. Yeah, I mean, you also remember Balls Deep. You also remember the movie Skin Deep with Ray Holett and Hillett and John Ritter. Where he's in the room with her, and he says, "I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife." I always say, he said, "I feel like Mrs. Arnold Schwarzenegger." And I think that's the first time I saw a female bodybuilder naked, in a movie. Now that movie, Skin Deep. I've seen quite a few more since then, but that was the first time I've seen one. R.I.P. John Ritter. Yeah, he was a funny guy. I loved him on Three's Company. Nikki Fuller and Lauren Powers. Yeah. Nikki Fuller is a Trump supporter now. Yep. Ray Hillett. Yeah, Ray. Yeah. Ray. She did a lot of movies and TV shows. I think remember there was a movie called Getting Physical back in the day. And it was a movie about a young girl who became a female bodybuilder. It starred a woman, I think was it Andrea Paul. I think her name Paul something. She was a series Baywatch, a tall, skinny white chick. Wait a minute. I still go Balls Deep and Nikki. You can have it if you want it. If you want a Balls Deep. But like I said, I mean it's it's a great opportunity. Yeah. I remember that movie. Yeah, Get Physical. I remember I saw it was on television back in the day. You used to see it, like remember back in the day you can watch movie. It was like back in the day when the network televisions made their own movies. All right. Who's your favorite muscular female celebrity? She's not muscular, but Ricky Lake back in the day, humongous calves. Celebrity that's not a bodybuilder that was You remember when Linda Hamilton, when she did Terminator 2, she had the guns. That's when bodybuilding really kind of hit that. When Linda Hamilton had those guns. Remember the part when she's doing the pull-ups on the bed, and then we took the bed, sit it up, and she's doing pulling pull-ups on the bed. Linda Hamilton's, she had some guns on her. She really, the part where she's kicking she's cocking the rifle. There was that hard. Everybody was so into Linda Hamilton with the guns. She really, that's when she kind of stepped away from Hollywood for that, because she felt like people were over sexualizing her. Balls deep, have a way to be entertained. yeah, yeah. I forgot about Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake. Oh, Angela Bassett was the one for me. Oh yeah, Angela Bassett. And she just turned 64 this year. And Angela, remember she was in What's Love Guy would do. She has some guns on her. Her, and I think I know you guys would love to see almost a contest between Angela Bassett and Linda Hamilton back in the day. You would love to see that. But yeah, Angela was really fit. Who else I think? Chili from Red Hot Chili Peppers. No, not Red Hot Chili Peppers. I say. Chili from TLC. Chili was really fit. Even though I saw a video, one of the ladies I follow, she went to a concert. Chili still looks like Chili from back in the day. Lip Size, rest in peace, she's been gone. T-Boss, she went up on some weight because she's doing some, I think she has sickle cell or something. But Chili still looks fit, and she's in her 50s. She looks like the same Chili because she was with the baggy clothes. And I remember she did a video where the guy had a fantasy and Chili's wearing like a nice little black dress, and then she showed her arms off. Chili got some guns on her. Chili, yeah, Chili was built. Yeah, you need to see it because she always wearing those baggy clothes. Yeah, Linda Hamilton was peeled. Yeah, she was working on armor. She had to be peeled. Peeled. Yeah. I remember Linda Hamilton Terminator. She came in the new Terminator as well. Yeah, she's not as peeled as she was back then. She's getting a little older now. Probably 17. Vita from Murder Inc. is swole like Lola Montez. Vita? Oh, I see. Yeah, Madonna too. Oh, Madonna. Yeah, I think they got into the fitness thing. Who else I can't think of? Harry Swank. When she did $1 Million Baby. Who else? Trying to figure out something else. Trying to think of something else who really got, she really got into good shape. I think after her last movie, or I can't, I can't think of something else. The black girl from Jurassic World 3. I haven't seen that Jurassic World movie yet. I mean, I think after the last Jurassic, I just don't care much about any Jurassic movies that much. Yeah. There was she wasn't a bodybuilder, but she did. I think she was a stunt woman. Her name was Spice Williams. She had red hair. She was the Klingon in was it the what was that? Which Star Trek movie was that? Was it Undiscovered Country, or was it? I forgot which one it was. Spice Williams. And she was a stunt woman. I think she did a little bodybuilding. You remember back in the day? You remember Spice Williams? Also, I kind of, there's so many of them. I mean, I can't think the top of my head. There's quite a few celebrities that get into fitness now. But I really, like I said, I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. I'm not gonna be here too much longer. It's already 5:00. My partner, I don't know what happened to him. He said he wanted to push back 5. I told him okay, and then he didn't. He might have went to sleep. I know he's a young man. He was off today. I don't know, but we'll like I said, this is a great opportunity for me, and to go to Savannah I'm trying to hope to make some, contacts. Yeah. Yeah, Spice Williams. Yeah, TR. Yeah, TR, I think you might be a little older than me. I think you might, yeah, you remember Spice Williams. But it's a great opportunity for someone like myself, to go out of my shell and to go to a place like Savannah. There's a picture of me in my the man, the myth, the legend shirt. I put aside with that pictures of one of the photos from the for the cover for the Savannah, and it's a great opportunity for me, to go to the show and maybe meet some people that I've, follow. I heard, I was talking with a guy who I'm really cool with. I heard that Don Salee might be at the show because she's going to work the booth. I'm going to really see. I think Winstream will usually tell you who's working the booth. Let me see real quick. I think Winstream will tell you who's working the booth at the show because they have all their ambassadors working the booth. Certain shows, especially the shows that sponsored by Winstream. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Let's do a little something. Wait a minute. I think this is just some information. Free athlete posing seminar. Let me post it. There's a free athlete seminar on that Friday. It's from 3 p.m. Athletes check-in, free posing seminar, and ABC athlete check-ins. I didn't post who's going to be working the booth. They probably won't post until they can't say who's working the booths yet. They usually drop who'll be working the booths, but they hadn't said. The tickets are on sale, so tickets are live. So get ready. So go if you want to watch, you can watch the pay per view. Just go to the Winstream site. Also, I am going to post. I think if you want registered for the show. Here we go. So if you want to check out the show, I'm going to put the link in the description. So you want to check it out, the schedule, and also the link which take you to you want to go check out the pay-per-view. If I can't make it, I can watch the pay-per-view on the computer in my what's the thing? In my Michelle Rodriguez is built like a figure girl. Back in the day when she first started, she was kind of built TR. But I think she's got a little older now. She's not as she's in good shape. I think, but I like Michelle Rodriguez. I think if it's the movie, I think Girl Fight, I think I'm a fan of her. She's really kind of fall off a little bit because of some law issues, but yeah, I like Michelle Rodriguez. I think she's amazing. But anyway, and you have any more questions for me, or we'll talk about maybe I'll stay on for maybe a couple more minutes, and we can talk about, I would say, some other competitors. I'm trying to think of who. There's so many ladies. I know my friend Tina Williams said she's not going to do the show. She might be working the booth for that show, but she did Tampa. So no, she's working the booth. I hadn't heard of who's else. There's some rumblings that maybe I think Jeannie Welker might be doing the show, and let's see who else. That's the thing. That's about it. I think that might be. Pauline Nelson did the Tampa. She usually just maybe 2 shows out of the year. Stephanie Fletcher is MIA. I don't know if Stephanie's going to do anything because last I heard, she's still through issues with her foot. Lisa Cross was supposed to be doing Rising Phoenix. She want to qualify to Olympia. She needs another show. She might just do Rising and try to do, the Muscle Fest because the European Championship the same week as the Rising. Um, about it. I know one lady who I am become acquainted with, and she mentioned to me she might be doing the show, and I hope to get to see her. And that is my dear friend, Miss Big Lemonade, Brittany Brooks. And Brittany, she's been really putting some work in. I think this, as you know, this is going to be Friction Women's Physique. And I hadn't heard any other physique competitors because I don't, I know one point, I remember I remember talking to Jody Lyons, and Jody was thinking about doing this show, but now Jody's doing the show in the UK Arnold, and she said she's not going to do the show. I mean, she said she was do it, but it's just but Brittany looked pretty good. She was pretty good. My man TR, have a good one, George. I'm out. Thank you, brother. Thank you for I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate your support, and I think you have a great rest of your week. But Brittany, she's looking good. She did a couple of shows. She did the Texas Pro, which was about a month ago. I might say about a month ago, and she did the Omaha. So I hope she's does well this show. They're probably gonna if she might do the Open, also she might do Masters. It's all depending. I think another person that might be a lady I've become acquainted with, and her husband, I did an interview with them both, and that is Kira Hall and her husband Steven. I think Steven dropped me something. He said that he can't wait to see me there, and I hope to do see him. And I think Kira, she did the Tampa. She lives in Florida, and Kira looks pretty good. I mean, I think Kira is a little bit on the leaner side for physique. I would say, but if she's bringing her conditioning and maybe just I think she'd do good. I think I would say Kira's a little bit on the leaner side, but both pictures are pretty good pictures. I think a little bit look like she makes it look a little tall on this one, but and I hope you can see Steve. I call him Batman. He's a big Batman fan. I like Steve. And in Kira, I think it's all depending how the show looks. She might do pretty good. I mean, it's not it's a Linda Murray show, and it's gonna be the first time Linda Murray show will have Women's Physique. And Physique has been under a lot of scrutiny because it's getting too much like this. Some people say it's getting a little bit too much like women's bodybuilding. But Kira, she looks pretty good. And I think she's gonna do well. She might even qualify for Olympia this show, depending on who's on the lineup. We're still waiting on that. Woman put it in work. That Brittany should put it in work. So, folks, I really appreciate y'all for coming through. My man Lawrence Perkins. I want to get you on, Lawrence, because I know you like to go. Lawrence, whenever you're ready, if I have a area where my partner doesn't make it, and you want to come on, join, let me know. Balls deep, man. I appreciate you. All the crazy stuff you say and do. My man, my brother, X Gucci Coin 3. Thank you for stopping by, brother, for supporting me. I come through and support his stuff. He supports mine. KLA, we thank you also. JM 2022. I want to thank you. TRVR. I think Miss Yari. I want to thank you. I want to thank all of y'all for coming here, listen to me talk off my butt about this stuff. Listen to me, my partner. I enjoy y'all hanging in here. 8 people are here, and those 8 people, I appreciate you. If you just came in and dropped a like, that's great. My channel is doing pretty good. I am now at a little over 900 subscribers, and and I really like to thank y'all out there. Also, while I'm here, while I have y'all here for a minute, and this is something I'm working on something right now, and I got to get it together. And once I get it together, I want y'all to really do me a favor. And I know asking a lot, from y'all, and things are tough. things are tight, gas prices and stuff like this. But there's a lady I become acquainted with. She's a great lady. She's been through a lot of hardship these past few weeks or so, and I want to send her my support. And that is one Miss Jetta May Henson. Folks, Jetta, right now she is practically homeless. She's staying with some people, but she feels like so. And also, Jetta is a mother, and one thing is that this situation affects her because the fact is she doesn't have a place for her daughter. Because most times, especially she has joint custody, with her husband, ex-husband, and she's been like a while back. We talked on the phone. She just bounced back from having the virus. She had caught the virus, and and that's tough. I mean, even as a healthy bodybuilder, that virus can be tough on your body. It can really. There's been people who are healthy who died from it because But I want to ask y'all a big favor, and if you have the ways and the means to do it, I would surely appreciate it. Jetta she set up a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe is for her to try to find a place to stay, maybe get an apartment for the next 2 months where she gets settled. She does have a job; she's working, but even that, people who are working sometimes is not enough. Sometimes that old saying, you're just one paycheck away from losing your home. Now, Jetta, this is her GoFundMe, and if you have the time and you have the means, you have the way, to assist her. Like a few dollars here and there. If you got, hey, what's $10? $20? Hey, even $5. A little something to help her out. Also, what I'm gonna do is, you remember that video? I did an interview with Jetta a while back, and she it was a great interview. I will leave the interview in the description, where in which all her social media information is at. She has her Cash App, and if you want to send her money directly to her, her Cash App and Venmo are in the interview. So all you gotta do is watch the interview, listen to her story. It'd be, I think it'd be a lot easier. Like I said, I'm gonna post her Cash App and her Venmo. So, give me a second. And if you have the way, because to assist her a little bit, because with GoFundMe, they take a percentage. Because you remember a while back, I did a GoFundMe because I thought I was going to move out of my apartment last year with my mom. So I did a GoFundMe, and 2 people were nice enough to drop some money in it. And after the GoFundMe expired, I just took the money out. That was appreciated. But if she has a GoFundMe, there's a GoFundMe in her Venmo. If you have the ways and the means, help her out. But just appreciation of that. Donna has some good videos here on YouTube. Yeah, I watched Donna Lee's videos. Donna, Sean, she's now part of. They gave an invitation to the Rising Phoenix this year. She didn't get it she didn't get it earlier because they usually give you invitation and you got to fill out information. But she was excluded. But now this year she's invited. I'm not sure about that. Whatever. She got an OnlyFans? No balls deep. She does not do that. She has a kid, and then, like I said, if she does something like that, her ex-husband will find out about it, and she'll use that against her in the custody for their daughter. Anytime you can't. She has to be very careful because stuff like that can hurt her. I know she can always make a good chicken change, from doing OnlyFans like that, but she's not that type of woman. She has a lot of pride. She's working hard, And but like I said, she would not do that. I think when you do OnlyFans or some of these other big meat websites, it's best to do it when you don't have kids. Because people won't, you don't have to worry about your kids. Somebody wants to say, "Hey, I saw your mom on Pornhub." Nah, you don't want to do that. But Jetta's very pretty. She is. She's a wonderful lady. But if you want to help her out, reach out to her. Generally, like I said, my man Lawrence. My prayers goes to Jetta. We appreciate those too. Prayers are appreciated. But if you can find a way, if like I said, I talk about this. If you are somebody who have the means and the ways to support these women, to be a sponsor, if you're interested in doing it, reach out to them. Be genuine about your interest. Don't be like these guys sending, be a creepy guy, but just be interested. I'll send for a 40 ball. All right, it's 40 ball, whatever. Send her a 40 ball. Oh yeah, appreciate it. There's a GoFundMe on there, Balls Deep. Also, I left a Cash App and Venmo. So if you can send it, she'll appreciate it. Cash App is more direct. That's your money. With GoFundMe, when you take that money out, they take a percentage. It's like anything, they take a percentage. But anything that could help is appreciated. So But also while I'm here, before I head out, I want to wish a lady who we talk on social media now and then. I just did a video for her birthday, and I did a video. I just posted stuff for her birthday, and that is one Miss Jessica Martin. Jessica, I did a video for her a while back when she caught the virus. Jessica has not competed since 2021, and that's when she at the Omaha. And today is her birthday, and I want to wish Jessica Martin a very happy birthday. She thanked me for when I posted on my IG because, like I said, I want to give ladies all opportunities to wish her happy birthday. My prayers for her, pray for you. Thank you for the prayers. We really appreciate it. And and I think she's getting huge. I'm not sure when she's gonna compete. I think she's taking, she hasn't competed since last year. She's been getting some. I mean, Jessica's getting huge. We might see her compete next year. She might compete next year. It's kind of late now in the season because there's not that many shows. So there's a good chance she's really getting some size. I mean, look at her. Yeah. For sure, yeah. There's a good chance we see her next year. We hope to see see her because she earned her riding finish qualification in 1919, and 2019 at the Puerto Rico Pro. I think she didn't compete in. Did she compete in 2020? And then she took second to Michaela at the Omaha last year, but then she got caught the virus and they kind of set her back. But I hope we get to see her compete next year. Yeah, she is happy birthday to her. Yeah, appreciate that, Lawrence. And my man, is Jetta still singing? Well, she don't sing that much. Like I said, I think she's a singing teacher at I think at a school, but because of as taking some of these stuff did changes her voice. I remember she said that she has changed sing as a tenor or something like that. And you remember you see the video, the interview she did. She was doing a little singing. I'm gonna and she did a little singing for me, but I'm gonna post the interview and you can watch it. And also you can reach out to her if you feel like if you want to help her out, let her know. She'll probably appreciate any kind of help. I know I sent her a package last week. It got to her. She appreciated the little stuff I sent her because I know I heard about her situation. So I usually send a package when I by how you place somebody, but I've done sometimes when I send a package on your birthday or send it because you're going through something and I want to help you out. And she was very appreciative. We talked last week, and when we had a good long conversation. But check out the interview again and watch it, and support her. Mary B. Day to her sexy old ass. You're talking about Jessica. I don't want to say she's too old. Oh, I owe her. She fixed for me. Yeah, that's good. Appreciate that. Balls deep. Yeah, I will let you know. I will join you one day. Yeah, good. Whenever you're ready. BGW, 40 ball is $40. I think I got it. Balls deep. I think I got it. Yeah. But folks, I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate y'all supporting me. I do appreciate supporting my channel and my content, because it wasn't for guys like you, it wasn't for the people like you who come on here, support these women, support my channel, I wouldn't be doing what I do. I do this for the joy of it. But also, I feel again, I want to be an advocate for these ladies. I want them to have a voice, especially on social media, on YouTube, because they don't get enough recognition for the hard work and commitment they put into sport, the sacrifices they made, time, money. Sometimes they miss out on family events. Sometimes they lose friends because the fact is the choice they made as competitors and athletes. And that's the tough part about that. But I'd like to thank y'all for this 100 episode of MuscleTalk. I think actually I should be more than 100, but it was a while back. My computer was down. I had to get it fixed. I think it was the guy had it for about a week or so. So I think I also had issues because he didn't want to run right. So and it was a time. But that was my old computer. Now I got this computer, and I really respect y'all. Sometimes their sanity. Yeah, I know. I've been talking to some ladies, and it really fixed their mental support. Jessica Martin has an amazing physique. She does. I hope we get to see her come back and compete. We're waiting on it, cross our fingers. Like I said, I hope maybe next year, because she took this year. She didn't finish up last season because she got sick, and now she's working and building herself this season. But we hope to see her compete sometime soon. But anyway, I want to thank you all for supporting me and my channel, my content. Like my man Charlotte Millen, Balls Deep, Lawrence Perkins, KLA, Though Goes His Nature, TRVR, Execution 22, 23. I'm sorry. So many others. If I missed your name, I want to apologize. Also my brother Jared. I wish he was here, but it is what it is. Sometimes he probably went to sleep and but he was the one pushing back 4 o'clock. But peace and blessings. Yeah, peace and blessings to you, Balls Deep. I know you're a muscle purse mode, but you're the reason why I do this for guys like you who love these women, who are a fan of these women, and love to talk about the content. But folks, like I said, I'm going to Savannah this Friday. I hope nothing happens, nothing pops off. My fingers crossed. Like I said, I got my tickets reserved, so if anything happens, I can cancel. My room reserved. I got to pay a fee because when you cancel, you got to pay a fee. And also, I'm just gonna buy the tickets for the show on Friday, so I won't have to, if, like I said again, those tickets cost a good chunk of change, and they don't give you no refund. So there's no point in me buying something that I can't get my money back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go there, get my tickets, go check out these ladies, these guys. Also, there's men's physique at this show also, and support the sport of bodybuilding. Maybe I get to meet Linda Murray herself, and maybe say hello to her. But like I said, I really thank y'all for supporting my channel. 100 episode of MuscleTalk Mondays. Maybe we get to 200, and by then maybe I get to 1,000 subscribers. Once then I get monetized. I make some money. But like I said, shout out to y'all. Thank you all, people that came through, support my channel. And like I said again, this is your man all the way George Page, aka the Emperor. If you're about to talk, don't like, subscribe. I'm out. Have a good rest of your day.